What's up guys, RuppDat here and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we got to explore Peach's castle a bit using her, and found out where the next star spirit is being held, which Twink immediately came to tell us. That is of course after we came back here to Toad Town, also after learning from Eldstar about our new star spirit powers. As you can see, I have a little star energy gauge up there on my stuff up there now. I can never remember what that's called, and it just feels really stupid. Anyway, I also kicked Junior Troopa's ass, so pretty eventful. Before I go anywhere, first off, I want to go to the post office, because our party members will get letters throughout the game as we save star spirits. And we got some mail, so let's go ahead and read through it quick. First with Goombario, from the Red and Blue Goomba Bros. Really? Okay, what the hell do they have to say? Goombario, you were a lot stronger than you looked. We figured you were just some punk Goomba hanging around with Mario. Anyway, you proved yourself to us, and you showed us that being good is as important as being strong. So, when you come back, you think maybe we could be friends? Please say yes. We'll be waiting. Signed, the Red and Blue Goomba Bros. Okay. So, Koopa's got a little letter from Colorado's wife? Is the explorer's wife cheating on him with love letters to the guy who idolizes the... You know what? I don't even want to make sense of it. So, Cooper's mom went to visit her, they chatted over some tea, and I guess she's very proud of him. Oh, and to tell Colorado to come home more often if we see him. Fair enough. So, we got that taken care of. Well, I guess I could, stop in the Toad House quick. Yeah, Junior Troopa didn't do a whole hell of a lot to us, but I guess he did enough to warrant this. Because I do want to be fully healed before I move onward. So with that taken care of... Oh, hello. Alright, the badge shop is now open. So, if you go over here, we got Rolf's Badge Shop. And he's got a couple of nice badges. He's got First Attack, which allows us to automatically destroy a weaker enemy with a first strike. That could be helpful. I do have the coins for all these. The Down Pound. Injures an enemy by disabling their defense. That could be interesting. Multi-bounce. Jump on enemies in a row. That's basically a multi-strike version, well, multi-enemy strike version of Power Bounce, which... interesting badges, but I don't think I'm going to be looking into any of them. So here we have Minty, who's going to tell us about Bub-ulbs a bit. And how they produce beautiful seeds, and she wants those seeds to plant them in this garden. You are gonna want to look for these Bub-ulbs. Trust me. They're gonna be quite viable to opening something that is required much later in the game. And speaking of that topic, here we have our very first Bub-ulb. So let's dig him up. Well, hello there. My name is Bub-ulb. I come from Flower Fields, the wonderful land of flowers. I'd love to spread the wondrous flowers of Flower Fields all over your land. You like flowers, don't you? Of course you do. Who doesn't? For that reason, I'll entrust this to your care. And there we go, our first magical seed from this Bub-ulb. And if it's well cared for, a beautiful flower will bloom. And of course, that can only be bloomed by someone with a loving heart. Over here we have the Toad Town sewers, or the entrance to them. Yeah. I think I'll be exploring these a little later, though. Theoretically, I could explore a good chunk of them now, but I want to hold off on it. Pointing out some more interesting locations. Here we have, Tasty, our resident chef. If we bring her ingredients... she will cook up stuff for us. I'm not going to do this now. I might do it... Actually, you know what? Let's have her cook up something. I have a couple of excess mushrooms, so let's have her cook up one for us. She can only cook with one ingredient at a time. She will be able to cook up more later, but that's for much later, of course. So much foreshadowing already. This is not too bad. And we get the fried shroom, which restores 6 HP instead of the 5 HP the mushroom would normally allow, as well as 2 FP. Not bad. Actually, there is one other thing I can think of that I want her to cook up quick. Let's take one of our Koopa leaves and have her cook that up for us. I wonder what this will make. And we get the Koopa tea, which restores 7 FP as opposed to the 3, I believe, the Koopa leaf restores. So not bad. Real quick, I'm going to stop back off at the flower garden just so I can give Minty that seed. Yes, I know. Here's the first magical seed of the game. There are 4 Bub-ulbs and thus 4 magical seeds. As I said, to open up something that is required later in the game, we are going to need all 4 of them. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled. There's not really much else, I guess. Well, there is more places in Toad Town we can explore, but I figure we should get moving a bit further. So, if we hit this tree, this pipe appears. And if we go down this pipe, this is actually an arcade, but we can't do anything about it yet. The things we need to do in order to get stuff to actually play around in the arcade are going to require us to do stuff for Koopa Coot, which I will be covering later. This guy's going to tell us a bit about little oinks, timid, mysterious creatures that hatch from eggs. Spook easily and will run away if you jump into the pen. But there's many different breeds of them. So, what do we do about this, you ask? We pay 10 coins after hitting this bar overhead. Alright. You have a maximum of 10 little oinks. When the 11th one enters, the first one will leave. I think they can drop rare items every now and then, maybe. Though I'm kind of... my memory's vague on that. So let's go ahead and get a little oink, just to show it off. So if we hammer this egg... there we go, our very first little oink. Pink little oink. Very standard, pig color, I guess. So, doing a bit more exploring around here. Got a train track up there. It looks like it's leading out, but we can't really do anything about it. Because it looks like there's a giant rock in the way. Let's go ahead and talk with the conductor. So, wait, one of the boulders from when Peach's castle was uprooted and landed all the way over here? Okay. Well, we can do something about that, because we have Bombette, and she is one hell of a demolitions expert. So, we blow up the rock, and the train is back on track. All aboard! So now we can head off to Mount Rugged. Fine with me. Now departing for Mount Rugged. Chugga 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 chugga. Woo woo! And we get this really jazzy tune on our travel too, which is very nice. It's actually a really catchy tune. Chapter 2, The Mystery of Dry Ruins. So yes, we are now into Chapter 2. As we depart from the train. Heading for a dry desert or dry outpost, we need to climb Mount Rugged. Fair enough. Whoa, you. Throw the arrows in the signboard so you don't get lost. Yeah, it's a nice little trick. I don't know what people's opinions on this would be in a post 9/11 world, but I'm not going to start that topic of discussion for quite personal reasons. If you know a little bit about me, you might know what that reason is, considering I've mentioned it in past videos. Anyway, if you check these bushes, 3 of them have coins, 1 has its egg, which restores 5 HP. I'm gonna go ahead and ditch one of my mushrooms, because they basically have the same function. And... okay, we can't check that bush. So let's start heading up the mountain. Take note of that stone block there. We can't do anything about this yet. Head up here, we got this heart block, which I don't need, and now makes me realize I kind of wasted that toad house at the beginning of the episode, and... what do we got here? Way to back into us, buddy. I'm blaming that one on you. Yeah, that's the excuse everyone gives. Well, yes, I am Mario, the one and only. Again. The Mario. That should be his title all the time. Just never call him Mario anymore. He is the Mario. Nice to meet you, Paracarry. So, you are a mailman. You're only a letter-perfect postman, but he's lost letters. We may have seen him at the very beginning of the game because he's the one who delivered Peach's invitation to us to the party. So you're the catalyst who... never mind. So he's dropped a letter on Mount Rugged, and he needs to find it. He's gonna stay in this general vicinity, and we're the ones that actually have to go find the damn letter. Wonderful. So we got this little slide here. If you want to slide down it, you can pick up a couple of coins. 126 coins now. Interesting. So we head through here and whoa! What do we got here? Let's play whack-a-mole. These are Monty Moles. Actually, you know what? This just gives me an excuse to use Goombario, because I want to use Tattle, because I don't remember these guys' stats right off the top of my head. Monty Mole. Rock-throwing moles. Big time mischief makers. HP of 3, attack power 2. Scary looking faces. They look like they're wearing sunglasses. Or maybe they're just hip. Way to steal my thunder on that one, Goombario. So yes, they burrow underground, pick up a rock, and chuck it at you. And that's all these guys are good for, really. Jumpity jump. 1 Monty Mole down. Go ahead and give Goombario some use as I head bonk you. And let's wrap this up with a bit of whack-a-mole. Four star points. I will take that. And a couple more coins. Nice. We head down here. Another Monty Mole that pops out of the ground. I just want to grab... oh, it's a sleepy sheep. Actually, you know what? I don't really need the sleepy sheep, but I'm going to be item productive here. Go, sleepy sheep! As one of them bounces off my head. So they're out of commission. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Cooper in now. Okay, so I went ahead and cut that battle. And my power block disappeared. Damn it! I blame you for that, Cooper. Whatever. So we smashed this block with our hammer, and... ooh, what do we got over here? Hey, Goombario, I need some assistance here. What is this thing? He's a wacka. When you hit wackas, bumps fall off. And they're yummy? Huh. I can see why that would be a bit of a problem. That addiction, man. Whack-hoo! I'm Wacka. Just another picture-perfect day atop Mount Rugged. Woo! The sunshine, the fresh air, so refreshing. Wackadoo! Peter's gonna hate me for what I'm about to do next. Whack! Ow! Don't hit me! We get a Wacka's Bump, which I guess works out my power block with this speed anyway. Restores 25 HP and FP. Take note though, you can only hit Wacka a certain number of times before he will disappear for good. So you may want to keep that in mind, because Wacka's bumps are going to be quite rare for that reason alone. Now convenient, we have a save block right here. And I believe I'm going to call it quits for this episode. We've kicked off Chapter 1 officially. Got some stuff done before officially starting, well, Chapter 2, not Chapter 1, excuse me. Got a bit of stuff taken care of before we started this, and now we are on the hunt for letters, which we will continue in the next episode. As we continue traversing this great mountain range. So thank you guys very much for watching. I've been RuppDat, and I will see you guys next time when we continue our letter hunt for Parakarry the Mailman. See you guys then.